Hi everyone, welcome to my Starfield shipbuilding video. Today I'm going to show you my daily driver. It's an amazing ship, it's compact, it has a lot of power, and other than carrying cargo and doing research and crafting, you can do everything at almost full capacity. Like the shield I use, it's the Vanguard shield, but it's light, and also very effective. I use the Vanguard weapons as well, which you can unlock with the Vanguard missions completed, and everything else are quite useful. And it's overall an all-purpose ship that is very nice to use, and it also looks really good for a compact ship. It just looks like a light fighter, even though it has a Class C reactor, Class B grav drive, but Class A engines, which are the fastest engines in the game. It gives you 180 top speed without any buffs, which is awesome. So I kind of scattered the parts around so that you can quickly look at what I have used. I'm not going to tell you where to get those parts, because if you have been playing the game for a while, you should be unlocking them and knowing where they are. A little bit of information: I am a level 108. I don't use console commands, not yet so far, and yeah, it's divided up the floors. So this is the top floor, including the famous cockpit that we have from Deimos. We have a Hope Tech 2x2 Deimos armory. By the way, this is my Razor Leaf that I modified. So this armory is from the original Razor Leaf ship, including this shielded cargo. So other than these two parts, everything else have been changed or added. So I have, this is the lower floor, which goes under the cockpit floor. As you can see, I have a few 2x1s, one 1x1, and the landing bay, which looks like this. And the docking bay is here, or the docker, which I will put under this hab, right in front of the landing bay, so that you can come in from the same location. And other than that, everything is quite unremarkable. So let's start putting them together. And after we put them together, we will look at the interior to show you what it looks like. So first of all, starting from the ground, we'll have these set of hubs in the center, and I'll bring in this 4x4 and place it on top of this, and this 2x1 right here next to the 2x2, and then I will bring in the cockpit and place it on top of the ground floor, and they're together now. And by the way, I'm using these turrets, this Class B turrets here, for my automated firepower that I have. Okay, and the docking station, let's see, we'll put it under this, so it's nicely snapped right there. And let's bring in the landing gears. These two will go here. And these, I'll be using glitch to add them. It's not cheat, it's even the base game right now allows glitches, so I'll use my Z button on the keyboard twice and hit escape button, and it's gonna snap into place. So once again, Z and escape, so it kind of looks like this, which I think is really nice. And then bring in the engines, so this will go here, this will go here, and this will go underneath. So this is what this will look like. So they're spaced out, and the reactor will come here, and this oil tanker will come here, and then these cargo hold along with the grav drive will come here, and look like this. We'll bring the shielded cargo here, and bring the wings with the Vanguard with the Vanguard autocannons, and we'll bring the shield here. It looks better here. Okay, it's already starting to take shape. I mean, you could fly this ship as it is, but let's add these as well to add more character to our ship. Now here also I'll be using glitch, and okay, if they're okay, I think we need to keep them separate for now. We'll add them back later. So I think I have to bring in a spare hab to glitch this in, and I'll place them here. Oops. Okay, right there. And the reason I need to glitch it is because of these parts that I have. If you have been playing the game, you know what they are. I want to hide them under the cockpit, so I cannot hide them with them on. So I'll place them in the hab that's attached underneath the hab that I have, and I'm going to just duplicate it, and there you go. So right now it's attached. Now I can remove the extra one and then do the same on the other side. Attach it here, then copy by pressing Ctrl G on my keyboard, and yeah, now it looks really good. Oh, it got rid of the guns. Okay, let's duplicate these guns and attach them where they were. Oops, not the whole thing again, just the gun, and it'll go underneath right here. So this is what this will look like. And then add these guns, which are going to go here, and they're attached to these weapon mounts, which are useful. There they are. Now it has this cartoonish feature to it, as if it's holding the guns with two hands. I really like how it comes together. Oh, let me get rid of this extra hab that I added. So that hab is gone, and this one I'll glitch in again. I'll use Z and escape, and they're together now. So yeah, that's what the ship looks like all put together. I think it's a very handsome looking ship, and it's very, very utilitarian as well, as we will see once we go inside. And a quick overview: the top speed is 180, 30 light years, mobility 100, cargo is not that good but not that bad either, and shield and everything is really good. So we'll save it, and you can see some more data here, which I guess shows what the ship is all about. Okay, so this is what the ship looks like in Atlantis in broad daylight. I think it looks really good. Came together nicely, and overall a very aggressive yet cool looking ship. So I'll try to get in through the landing bay, and as soon as I get in, you will see that we have the hatch right here for entry. If we want to use the other ways to come in when we're in space stations. And then on my left I have this 2x1 Stroud hab with the beds and the restroom right there, and also on my right side, if I open this, you'll see the captain's quarters from Hope Tech, which is one of my favorite. It has everything that you need along with the cool furnitures. So yeah, the ground floor is all about living. It's where my crew will take rest if they have to, not that they'll get a lot of time. But then there's this one-by-one, which will take us to the next floor. So it's right across the entrance, and I'll jump into the next floor because I don't like climbing ladders. So we have this Hope Tech mission control hab. I think it supports 6 crews, so it's a crew station, I guess that's what they call it. So it has all the nav and everything. So we got in through this ladder right here, and as you can see, it looks very nice, good for role playing, and access to the cockpit is right here. It's right next to the ladder, close to the ladder, which is very helpful. So before going there, I also wanted to show you this unique section of this hab, which kind of sections off the crew station. So it gives you some space to get into the armory that you have, which is right here. I think it plays out really well how it separates, puts a separation between the two habs. It's very nice for role playing. So you have the ground floor, which is for all the living for the crew, all the nice rest areas, and then the top floor, which is all mission, all business, if you care. And then we have the cockpit right here. It's one of my favorites, I guess. There are a few other cockpits that I like more, but this is like also really, really nice, very professional, military like. If I'm going to board a planet with 100 crews, I think this cockpit is really, really useful. So let's take off and see what it looks like. Okay, we have ignition.
Liftoff complete. Let's go.
Really like how the landing gears fold. It's one of the reasons I like using them. But yeah, overall, the ship looks really good. And she flies. Okay. And this is what it looks like in space, ready for action. We'll take a quick look around, Still looking very good. The landing gears retracted, looking really nice. This is what it looks like from the bottom. Yeah, it's a very fine looking ship. And here's the boost. This is what it looks like boosted, and we do have the engine brakes on this cowling from Nova Galactic. So yep, they look pretty nice as well. And if you look at my speed right now, since I have Sam in my crew, the top speed is 280 without boost, so that's 180 plus 100 in bonuses. I'm also fully maxed out in my skills, so if I use boost, you will see my top speed is passing 1000, so it's 1116 to be more specific, which is really good speed. And as you can see, I also have my autocannons equipped, my particle beams equipped, and together they shred enemies really fast. And I also have my turrets, which I don't keep powered on. I'll reduce the power so that it doesn't automatically attack when I don't want it to. I'll power it if I am at a place where it needs to be powered. Instead, I'll put everything in shield, and if I do want to power my autocannons, I'll reduce some power from shield, sorry, not from shield. I usually don't do that. I'll reduce some power from the particle beams and add them here. In that way, I'll have the autocannons firing and also the manual weapons firing. So yeah, so that's what the ship is like. Hope you find this build helpful, and perhaps you will use it for your own build as well and try it out. I really like it for role playing, doing my missions. The ship looks really good. It's compact and it gets the job done. Yeah, well, thank you for looking at my video. Wishing everyone a great day, and hopefully you come back for my next ship, which also has their own theme. So yeah, until next time, bye.